Welcome to the Disciples Virtual Gathering digital space. In this video, we hope to show you around so you can get a feel for the space we've created, some of its features, and what it has to offer, so you can get the most out of your day at the Disciples Virtual Gathering on August 7th. First, we have our lobby. This is where you can navigate to find the exhibit hall and auditorium, as well as your main navigation bar located at the top of your screen. From there, you can access the chat function and your swag bag. There is also a help desk if you need to ask for assistance in getting where you need to go. It's like the atrium of the convention center, but instead of wandering to find where you need to go or waiting in a long line to ask a question, connecting to the day's events is just a click away. The auditorium is the hub of our event. In the auditorium, you can find our welcome, Bible study, workshops, and worship. Our exhibit hall will feature many of the booths that you have come to expect when disciples gather in person, except now they are in a digital format. You can shop vendors, learn about colleges and universities, and connect with our general ministries. There will be people present in the digital booths to answer your questions and talk to you about their ministries, as well as materials that you can put in your digital swag bag and have emailed to yourself to peruse at a later date. Another feature of the Disciples Virtual Gathering is the lounge, where you can connect with us on social media. If you would like to connect with other participants of the virtual gathering, you can use the chat function. It's not exactly like stopping in the hall to catch up, but it's close. Speaking of workshops, you can find all the workshops on the platform here, and you don't have to choose them ahead of time. You can choose them the day of the event. You can leave one workshop and hop into another. And we also want to remind you that if you purchase the on-demand registration, all workshop recordings will be made available to you after the event. We will be starting the day with Bible study featuring Reverend Yolanda Norton and Reverend Dr. Eric Smith. You can attend Bible study by heading into the auditorium and clicking on the banner that says Bible Lecture, and the platform will take you there. The Disciples Virtual Gathering will conclude with a celebration of worship, featuring the Reverend Terry Hord Owens as our preacher and musical gifts from across the denomination. Worship will take place in the auditorium by clicking on the worship banner. The Disciples Virtual Gathering is made possible by funding from the Disciples Mission Fund and the generosity of our sponsors. You can see our sponsors as a full list by clicking on the navigation bar labeled Sponsors. You are also invited to make a gift to Disciples Mission Fund as part of your offering and worship, and to support the ongoing collaborative ministry of the church. We can't wait for you to experience this platform, to experience gathering with disciples, and experience that nothing can separate us from the love of God.